Hey, Pastor Josh here. We are reading Exodus chapter 31, verses 1 through 38. And we see that God has given each of us special talents. He has given us special gifts to do the work that He has asked us to do, the work that He wants to see His people do. He has given the congregation, He's given the people within the church, He's given His children special talents to get the job done. And we see this on display as uh, God tells Moses that everything that he had seen, with all about the garments of the priests, the temple, everything that needs to be created, the beautiful architecture, the beautiful engravings that needed to be done, he has gifted somebody to bring to pass everything that the Lord showed him. So let's read what happens. The Lord said to Moses, "See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, with ability and intelligence, with knowledge and all craftsmanship, to devise artistic designs, to work in gold, silver, and bronze, in cutting stones for setting, and in carving wood, to work in every craft. He has created a person with these gifts to do everything that God needed to be done. Bezalel is his name. He filled him with the Spirit of God. And I tell you, God has filled you with special talents. He has filled you with a special ability to get the work done. What work at Central Baptist Church needs to be done because God has especially gifted you with the ability to do it. He's filled Bezalel with the Spirit of God, ability, intelligence, knowledge, and all craftsmanship. What special ability has God given you to be used in His church? Verse 6, but it's not just Bezalel, it's also someone else. Behold, I have appointed with him Aholiab, the son of Ahisamach of the tribe of Dan. And I have given to all able men ability, that they may make all that I have commanded you. These two guys, Bezalel and Aholiab, are going to lead the construction of the temple and all the things that it takes. And he's given them also able men ability. So he's going to make sure the tent of meeting gets done, the ark of the testimony, the mercy seat that is on it, and all the furnishings of the tent, the table and its utensils, and the pure lampstand with all its utensils, the altar of incense, all these things that we've looked at, and the altar of burnt offering with all its utensils, and the basin and its stand, and the finely worked garments, the holy garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments of his sons for their service as priests, and the anointing oil, and the fragrant incense for the holy place, according to all that I have commanded you, they shall do. The Lord gifted them to bring all of these things to pass. He's given them this special ability to do and to build and put together the tabernacle. Then the Lord closes this time with Moses by talking about the Sabbath. And the Lord said to Moses, "You are to speak to the people of Israel and say, above all, you shall keep my Sabbaths. Rest. Fourth commandment, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. For this is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that you may know that I, the Lord, sanctify you. I make you holy. You shall keep the Sabbath, because it is holy for you. Everyone who profanes it shall be put to death." Now, here's an example of the idea that there are judicial and ceremonial laws. I made an argument for you that the Ten Commandments was moral law, and the whole idea of resting 1 and 7, the whole idea of having a day set aside to the Lord to honor the Lord's day is still something we should do. You should still worship the Lord on one day in 7, that now being the first day of the week, because Jesus rose from the dead. But you see here, the punishment for it is that anyone who profanes it shall be put to death. This would be that ceremonial and that judicial law that is now obsolete. This was something particular for Israel. This would not be something we need to try to enact. This is not something we would want to make a law today to make this the punishment. Sabbath is something you should be doing and resting and making sure you're honoring the Lord's day in a way that is in line with your conscience, to honor the Lord in that way. But this penalty for it would be something that would have been specific for Israel. Whoever does any work on it, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is a Sabbath of solemn rest. Remember, Jesus says that the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. It's a gift to you, holy to the Lord. Whoever does any work on the Sabbath day shall be put to death. Therefore, the people of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath throughout their generations as a covenant forever. It is a sign forever between me and the people of Israel that in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. And he gave to Moses, when he had finished speaking with him on Mount Sinai, the 2 tablets of the testimony, tablets of stone written with the finger of God. These 10 commandments written with the very finger of God. I pray that has been a blessing to you. I'll see you in the next video.